when we first started talking about doing this interview, you were talking about that you had a new short that you had done.
Oh, yes.
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 So,
This one.
You're going, yes,
I
do this.
do.
Yes, yeah.
It's called Enchanted Forest, and it is a 20-minute piece that I think can actually be a wonderful little TV series for children. It was shot with 7 of my sister's kids. My sister has
a little nepotism.
A little bit of nepotism.
Just
Yeah. We had done another one previously when the kids were little, and she said, I'd love to do another one before they get big. And so I basically wrote this one around the kids. I kind of looked at what age they were and what I would be interested in if I were that age. And I have always had a fascination with magic since I was, able to think. I just thought magic was the most amazing thing. And I think anybody who's in theater has a secret love affair with magic, because theater allows you to go to all these places that you can't go in your real life. So anyway, it is about a little boy who is, he's 100 years old, and he is part elf and part leprechaun. And his parents, they lived in this beautiful wooded parkland. And his parents died when they were in their 700s. And so he has no living family. So what his parents did was they created this enchanted ring around him, ring of protection around him with all this magic. And he's also got a little white rat named Esteban, and Esteban goes everywhere he goes, and he does things like he disappears, and Esteban can steal food for him when he needs it and things like that.
Such a good lesson you're going to be teaching kids.
Yes. Esteban's a good little rat, though. Anyway, the children discover him when they're playing a game, and their ball goes over the fence, and one goes to retrieve it, and they discover him, and they realize he's so lonely, and they adore him, and so they go about a journey of trying to figure out how to get him to come home and live with them. Of course, their parents don't know anything about this.
Of course not.
Yeah. So, and then they have to undo all the enchantments in order to get him to the safety of their treehouse that they're going to house him in.
But how does that? But won't he become like an old man for real if they do that?
Well, we haven't. It doesn't get that far. That's the next episode.
Oh, build that suspense. Yeah.
No, he's still. Just because he comes out of the Enchanted Forest doesn't mean that he's not still enchanted himself.
Oh, okay.
They don't lose their magical powers just because.
But they do lose their musical powers.
Yes. He could never sing. But that's a whole nother movie.